We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Jade Show. This is another fun episode, and we have a couple special guests here today. This will be fun. First off, we have JayisCool, one of the staff members for Club J. Know him very well. He's great. Apparently, his uh, Discord wants me to expose his secrets, so we're gonna work on that.
Secrets.
And then we have Snow Ice Leo, who I know.
Hello.
I've met through Jaden's
Oh,
friend.
wait, the camera's over there. Hello.
Yeah, camera's over there. But yeah, how's everybody doing? We good?
I'm good.
Chilling, dude. Having a good night.
There's Akii. There he is. He doesn't know. Akii, you gotta join the voice call in the Discord. Just join general. We'll throw you in here. And then mute in Discord. Let's go over to the podcast channel. Doing multiple things. There he is. There's our boy. Got him. All right, and perfect timing. Akii is here. Get in here, buddy. Get in here.
You might want to mute VRChat, Gary.
Yeah, mute in VR.
Oh, mute in VR. My bad. All right, now we're good. So,
Hey, how's it going?
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Right on time is Akii. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I haven't done the show in a while, and I've wanted to have some special guests on. So we got a couple of my friends here today, and yeah, let's go. So I guess we'll start with Jay, because I know a bunch of his Discord friends are probably watching the podcast right now. So hello, everybody. So Jay, how did you get involved with the club scene? I guess we'll start there.
I used to join a lot back in the day. I can't remember the names because they were like early ones, but I would like world hop with like my old friends to like one club that we would get invited from other friends and then other friends and stuff. And then like my friend Jadakiss probably came up with the idea to like start up his own club, and we just made it a thing for like we'll just invite our own like friends from our group, our inner circle, and then we'll just create Friends Plus and just have events on birthdays, meme stuff, holidays, and we just kept the vibes going, you know.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
So that's kind of how you got into it. So Jadakiss was the one that started Club J. Is that correct? Yeah.
Started Club J and built it from scratch, from
That's
the
awesome.
ground up to the success that it is right now.
See, and I fucked up because when I made the announcement that you were going to be on, I thought you were the club owner the whole time. I felt bad. But I was like,
I was the owner of the server that like pretty much spawned the idea of Club J and all the casual members, you know, the familiar faces that show up a lot. So I would like put out pings and stuff. You know, we're having a party, an event here at Club J.
right.
You know, I was the guy that would just help promote and like get people's attention and just send out invites.
Yeah, and so a little backstory for the viewers of how Jay and I met. I think we were at Club Orion, and Jay asked me to DJ for his club, and I was like, because I'd started DJing for Party Zone, and this was like the second club I'd ever DJ'd for, so kind of fun facts. And yeah, so I was like, I'm down. I fucking love the world, dude. The world is sick. It's one of my favorite maps in VR, dude. It's
Thank
great.
you, thank you. I love seeing, from how it was from the very beginning in April of 2021 when it had its, main debut to like all the updates and changes it's gone through.
Yeah.
Like it just keeps getting better and better and more funner to like come back every time. You always see something new every season update, holiday update, the Halloween themes, the Christmas themes. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, and yeah, it's super fun when clubs will customize their world to match like current events. That's cool. And then there's Akii. Let's talk about Akii for a minute. I met Akii at Mend Your Mind, I guess. Wasn't it Mend Your Mind?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. It was Mend Your Mind Festival last year is when we met, and we were both DJing for that. So
That same
that was a
night.
really fun. Yeah, it was that same night. Now that I think about it.
So when I did a podcast with just DJs, and I had a majority of the DJs that DJ'd for Mend Your Mind on the podcast. It was super fun. It was so fun to just talk about all kinds of DJ stuff. But Akii is a DJ as well, ladies and gentlemen, and He's pretty well known throughout the culture here, and he's my boy.
I wouldn't really say I'm well known. I mean,
Well,
I'm just
within our
getting
friend group, I
started.
guess.
Well, yeah. We have a
Yeah.
mutual friend,
Yeah.
so and they all, they all know me and they know you.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah, I've been.
I have a story about Aki, and I don't
Oh
know if
God.
hopefully you'll remember this. So we were at Alcoholics Unanimous, and this dude was drunk as shit, and he came up and started screaming at everybody, and I'm up there just chilling, and Aki come flying up the stairs and was like, "Hey, is this guy giving you shit?" I'm like, "No, he's just being a little annoying." He's like, "If he's giving you shit, I'll fuck him up." I'm like, hell yeah, dude."
I have my homies' backs. I have my
Hell yeah.
homies' backs, and like that's the only thing we can do in the fucking scene, is have each other's backs.
Yep.
Because like all the drama that's been happening recently, like
Oh
it's
my
been
God.
ridiculous.
VRChat drama is
But
always prominent.
yeah, but especially in the club scene, like with all the crashers and
Oh yeah.
people getting like blacklisted and bringing alt accounts into parties and stuff and just crashing the parties, and it's just stupid, man. Like I don't know why we can't just vibe out, have a good time, and listen to killer ass music.
Yeah.
So
Well, some nights go great and some nights don't. Like I DJ'd Monday and we got crashed, but we all rejoined and it was fine. It's just annoying. We hate, it's I think it's going to come to a point where people forget about crashing. I hope. I mean, there's going to be the occasional few, but that's the hope.
it's always gonna happen, and that's
Yeah.
the one thing, especially with us DJs and club owners.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have to just, but it sucks, but it happens.
So Jay, we'll tie this back into Jay. So Jay, what do you do in the situation of a crasher? Because I know clubs handle it differently, but
Well, if anyone points it out, a lot of people will just come to me, come to all like, the main people and just be like, yo, that's the culprit right there. And whoever has the power to like just remove them, kick them out for, bad vibes because, that's unwelcomed here.
yeah.
That's pretty much how it's handled, just that's how we just stop it.
That's
Just
good.
yeah.
So cheers, ladies and gentlemen. I am first off, I gotta take a
yeah.
rip. I gotta take a fat rip. We're on the weed couch, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the weed couch. I've said it before, and I still hold it true to this day. And Jaden, I think, is like, we've talked about this. I want this show to be the next Joe Rogan of VR podcasts. Like, I want to get a bunch of people on, bro. And a lot of people have already talked to me about it, especially from AU. They're like, "Hey, when's the podcast?" I'm like, "Oh, it's right now." And it's super fun to have guests on. I fucking love it. And we've got our own studio. Things are lit. We got our buddy Leo down there. What's up? How you doing?
Hello.
But
Chill.
hell yeah, we vibe.
We can't hear you, sweetie.
My bad, darling. I'm just vibing and chilling, sweetheart.
He's leaned back.
You're
in his
gonna
chair
have to
away from the
speak
mic.
up for
My
us.
bad. You gotta say it with your chest. No. All right.
Yeah, say it with your chest.
Anyway, Jaden, let's hear about Leo. How'd you guys meet?
Well, so there we were. It was like 2016, and we were both in Puerto Rico. And while I was still working the corner, and he came up to me and he was like, "How much for a gram of blow?" And I was like, "I mean, I might give you a discount if you do it off my ass crack." And to which
Wow.
he didn't even hesitate and was like, "All right, sign me up." Yeah, so
Jesus
ever
Christ.
since then we've been inseparable pretty much.
A man of another man of culture, I see,
Oh
Leo.
my God.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, but for real, me and him met in a MMO in like 2016 or so, and we just pretty much talk and game every day that we pretty much live.
Yeah, pretty much any day and every day. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I met Leo.
he's my day one.
God, I remember when I met Jaden. That day makes me so happy.
I remember it vividly as well. Yeah.
FBT, dude.
Oh God.
God, what the shit has changed, man. I remember when the club scene started. Fucking weird. Everybody was like, "Oh."
Dude, do you remember before we couldn't even use like Twitch links and
Yeah,
like
no.
players and stuff. We had to play it
Yeah.
through our
Our
fucking
fucking mics,
microphones.
dude. It was
Yeah,
so bad. It was so ass. Uh,
horrible quality. Horrible quality.
and then once we were able to throw in players, bro, the DJs were fucking taking over. It's awesome. Just the
Do
ability
you
to.
ever worry about an oversaturation of DJs?
Yeah, I do.
Uh,
Because
y-
there's, you know, the thing is, I love the fact that people want to DJ and stuff, but the problem is the majority of them don't have the equipment to actually do
And
it.
they give you all
Well,
a
it's
bad
also
name.
kind of like the things with club. If someone has a club, you enjoy the club. Everybody makes their own clubs. There's thousands of
yeah,
clubs. It
I
doesn't mean
was
they're all
just
just
about
as
to say
valid as
that.
each other. Not to mention the amount of time. Like some clubs started forever ago. That's why they're so popular. So people that
Exactly.
make a club thinking it's just going to take off without putting any sort of infrastructure, not having the right staffing, not having good
Yeah,
communication,
there's a
those things
lot.
just fall
There's a
apart.
lot of issues, but personally, the oversaturation I don't think has happened because it's hard. It's super fucking difficult. You know, it's a
Well,
lot
people
of
also know who
effort.
they want to book. You get there by the recommendations of other people. You're like, oh, well, I'm a DJ. I know this other person who DJs really well, and
you're not
DJs are
muted in
really
VR.
booked based on reputation.
You're not muted in VR, by the way. But yeah, no, it's
You know, to be honest, I'm more worried about how many like clubs have been popping up recently. Like every other week or every week, it seems like there's a new club.
uh-oh.
And
We have
Hey, new
guest.
person.
I did not invite this person, but
oh, whoops,
Who's
I
on
forgot to
blue?
go
Whose
on orange.
friend is
Who's on
I
this?
forgot to
blue?
go on blue. That's
Who
my
did
bad.
it?
That's my bad.
God
That
damn
was
it.
me.
Whoa.
You
God
in
damn it.
trouble.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm sorry.
Everybody, shame.
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 Sorry. No, that's actually my friend Natsu. She's hosting event over at Tartarus right now called DJ Appreciation. We've been doing it for
Yeah,
3
no, I've been
days.
there a couple days. Yep.
Yeah, we've been doing it for 3 days, and then next week we have Tartarus Fest, which is going to be 4 days. So, been really, really busy.
That's what I'm saying is, you know, with these new DJs, the thing is, it's a lot of fucking work, and you have to put money into it and time. It's a lot of work. So with the oversaturation, I'm not too worried because of how much work goes into it. And like Tiger was saying, the amount of work that it takes to run a club, and especially with these new ones, if people try to oversaturate it, I don't know if it can happen because of how many are already in existence and run well, you know.
Good
Yeah.
point. I mean, just like with the influx of a shitload of Quest 2 users, you know,
Yeah.
I would say like the peak population for DJs should have already happened.
Yeah.
I don't see anything, well, and this is in the current moment, but I don't foresee anything just attracting a shitload of DJs to VRChat, so who
Yeah.
knows?
I don't know. I mean, for me, it was like because the first time they introduced DJing in VRChat, I was at the 4th of July event. They held, I can't remember. I think it was the big one with the open lot. Did you guys go to that? It was the 4th of July event, and it was one of the early days of VR.
Mm,
The pretty big
I
event.
think I went there just to check it out,
They have a big
and
Ferris wheel and everything.
yeah. I actually do remember that map.
So
Yeah.
that's when it started to kind of blow up, and I saw live DJs, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's cool! I want to do that because I play music. Like, let's see what I can do here." And I started learning how to fucking do all of it, and bought the fucking mixers and everything. It
I
was
actually did
awesome.
want to ask you, how long have you been DJing for, Gear?
Year and a half now. Yeah.
Oh wow, so you're relatively new to the mixing scene.
Well, I mean, I've been in music for a
Well,
long
yeah,
time. Like I
but
produced my
DJing wise,
DJing wise, yeah, but I understood
yeah.
I understood the lingo very easily, and I was able to pick it
Mhm.
up pretty fast. It's super fun. I love it. Uh,
Well, I know I've been doing this since I was 14 years old, and I'm
hell yeah,
26,
hell
so
yeah,
I have some years under my belt.
that's good. Yeah, I've been working on local shit too, playing live locally. It's fun. Super fun.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun, especially if it's an underground event, like a local underground event,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Not a
those
lot
are
of people know.
badass.
Those are the best, dude.
Yep.
Like house party shit, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Back in
I
the
played.
day, I used to host so many house party DJ events, like in a
Yeah.
basement
Yep.
at my buddy's house,
Hell yeah.
and like there'd be 40 people in a basement just jamming out.
Oh yeah, it gets lit. My favorite one that I did, it wasn't like underground, but it was in a like a subway, an old abandoned subway. It was so
Oh, that's
cool.
actually sick.
Yeah, it was sick. It was fun. Good old downtown. But no, the thing with VRChat is I've noticed it's changing. Shit's getting wild. Shit's getting crazy. They just added like colliders and shit. What is it called? The
Fizz
dynamic
bones.
bones. Yeah,
Fizz
yeah, yeah.
bones. They
Yeah.
added fizz bones. Yeah.
Shit's nuts. It's blowing my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? Holy shit. What's next? We have full body. We have that shit. It's wild. Oh my
Well,
god.
I'm pretty sure they got the idea from Fizz Bones through one of the EMM mods where you could play with people's hairs. Because I
Mm.
remember that was a mod for a while with EMM, and I
Yeah, the
think
whole we're not putting in VR friggin' fizz bones for sex, but everybody's gonna use them for sex.
yeah,
Yeah.
they totally are.
Yep.
Like, there's no way they're not. So they know what they're doing over
They
there. They
do.
know what they're doing.
420 cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
We're gonna
I'm
get lit.
drinking.
420 cheers. Okay.
Grab the pen and
Listen,
die.
you're sitting on a couch made of weed. What?
I would be
Yeah.
smoking with you guys, but I actually stopped smoking about a year ago, year and a half ago, because I was getting a job as a forklift operator, and I had to take a drug test, so I stopped for a while, and then I was like, I'm not as lazy as I used to be.
It can you can get carried away with it, but
Oh yeah.
I am a stoner that loves getting high after work and just relaxing.
Oh, I used to be a
Yeah.
heavy stoner, man.
But I work construction, so it's nice because I
Oh,
sweat all the like I work out most of the THC through the day, and then I
hmm.
come home and get fucking blasted. It's great. It's awesome. Weed is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't smoked it, I suggest you give it a try.
As
It's
long
If
as you're
you're of age
18.
in a
if
state
you're of
that's
age,
legal.
Yep.
yes, all the time.
You gotta say
Otherwise, we do
that.
not advocate for the illegal consumption of drugs that are
But
still
you know what?
classified as Schedule
Fuck
1.
that shit.
Well, it's
Fuck
not even a
that.
drug.
It's amazing.
It's a
Try
plant.
it. It's a
Oh.
plant. It comes in edibles now that look like gummies in there.
Well, the hardest part is that in states where it's illegal, where people like need it, it's getting harder and harder and harder to get.
Yeah.
Like I'm personally in an unnamed state, and it is currently not what's the word,
Recco.
smiled upon to do
Oh.
so. But I like to use it like for medical reasons. Like I have
Mm.
Crohn's and colitis, so like if I had a medical card, I would be using it as medication. And at this point, you can't find connections anywhere to be able to get anything,
Hmm.
Yeah.
which just honestly sucks because like not everyone that uses it is like irresponsible, especially in very conservative states where like CBD is legal. So Delta 8 and pretty much Kratom are taking over because there's like 7 states that like Kratom's illegal
yeah.
in.
No,
'Cause-
I never
But, like-
understood kratom, man.
yeah, I
It's
don't
a
either.
opium thing. It's a substitution for opium, like painkillers. It's a
Okay.
substitution. It's
I tried to take it. I mean, I threw it up and then
It's
couldn't
legal
take it again.
here.
But I was taking it for my kidney stones back
It's
when my
legal
doctor
here,
wouldn't give me
too.
pain
It's
medication.
legal here.
Yeah.
It's
No.
legal to buy, but not legal to advertise where I
Mm.
live, which is kind of weird.
Interesting. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. It's it's kind of been a centerpiece of the show, which has been awesome. We love it. Most of us are stoners, and it's nice to have the ability to just relax with friends, and that's why I like this show. So it's awesome. Kind of gets us a chance to catch up on things and sit back and have guests on. And this is also, it's like a time capsule, honestly. That's what I love about it. It's
Mhm.
it's like a time capsule basically. Kind of crazy.
This is actually the first podcast I've ever been on, so
Really?
I want to thank. Yeah. So I want to thank you for having me, man.
Not a problem. Yeah, it's available everywhere. You
That'll
can
be
listen
20
to it.
bucks, please.
It's 20 bucks. This guy's like, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm negative in my account right now. Oopsie doopsie.
No, I have
Never mind
listen,
then.
I'm so broke, dude. I'm so broke. I had to sell my PlayStation. That's how broke
I'm,
I am, dude.
I'm so broke.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I can afford air.
We're okay though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm stable
Yeah,
now.
I get my check in
Yeah.
like a day, so I'm not really worried about it.
In other news, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are watching the stream, and you're going to hear this on the audio as well, but I have an album coming out. June 17th, Sounds of Music is live everywhere in stores, and I'm pretty excited. It's been a lot of work. Jaden's heard a few tracks. I think I've sent a couple to Tiger. What do you guys think?
Well, I haven't heard any of it yet.
Did you call
I'm
it the
excited for
sound
you.
of music?
No. Sounds of Magic.
Sounds of Magic.
Yeah,
Okay, I was about to say.
Did I say
Might
Magic?
have some
Magic.
label issues with the sound of music, but
Yeah.
No. Sounds of Magic.
Sounds of Magic, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, the two that you sent me or the three that you've sent me make me want to take a fucking cigarette-fueled motorcycle ride into the forest in the middle of the night, only led by moonlight and desire for blood.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow, man.
That is an amazing description. Holy shit.
And it also has a lot of influence I can tell from like Pink Floyd. So if you like Pink
Yeah.
Floyd, you'll really like this
Yeah,
album.
there's some. It's great. It's an indie rock album. I did it myself and just sat in my room for. So what happened was this is the worst thing, and I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast. I think we did last week, but my PC took a shit, and I was without anything for like 2 months. So I'm sitting here trying to create and write music, but before that I had a bunch of files and we were recording, and I brought this artist in and we sat down to actually record this song, and the PC just shut off. And I was so mad. Dude. Worst timing, but a lot of the album is it's like inspired by mystical creatures. Like there's a song about a phoenix, there's songs about a werewolf, there's a song about a witch. So it's crazy. It's a lot of fun, and like Jaden said, a lot of it is inspired by Pink Floyd. I love Pink Floyd, so kind of cool. But Tiger, what do you think of it?
I mean, I think I only listened to the last song you sent me, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, I've heard you like when you do your streams and you're just like playing guitar and like singing,
Yeah.
it just kind of makes me think of that like relax, like chill vibe, 'cause you'll have all your lights on in your room and you'll just be sitting there like doing your own thing. Like, especially like watching you DJ and you do like when you did your streams for like playing, like you can just tell you're like super passionate about it and you have this like vibe that you really like to fit into.
Yeah, no, I 100%. I was proud of it because it was the one thing. It's like this is the thing I put the most time into for the past few months, and it's done. And I can show it off. It's awesome. So that's available.
It's literally like having a baby. It's your
I
baby.
know, it's crazy. It's available
birthed
on my
it.
YouTube channel. Gearbolt.
Out of your vaginal canal.
Wow.
You're
What?
majussy,
You
dude.
had me.
Your musician pussy.
That's a
your
new one.
Musussy,
Mussy?
dude.
Now that's a new one.
I thought you just
like.
had pussy at the end of things. It's his gear bussy. Duh.
Gear bussy, dude. Gear
Oh
bussy
my.
gaming.
Wow.
See gaming.
That's a new one.
That's a new one. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's available on my YouTube channel, and then it'll be live.
Kinda rolls
everywhere
off the
in
tongue, though.
stores. What?
Yeah, I said kind of rolls off the tongue though. Girusy.
Gearbussy, I love it. I love
It's
it.
gross. It's like it's just two words don't match. It's just not.
I like it.
Jesus, what am I to do with you? All right. Anyway.
My kingdom.
Yeah.
What am I to do?
What?
What?
Are you doing a bit of voice acting,
Right.
sir? What? Okay, so by the way, Jaden can voice act, ladies and gentlemen. He's pretty good.
I can't
Anyways.
Come on.
officially.
Can we get like a little sample?
You're good. I'll
What's what
do
you got?
the.
Do you
Alright.
have favorite voices you like to
yeah.
do? Like at least one for the stream.
Do your
well-
Western one when you were playing.
Okay, so I mean,
Hell yeah.
I have RP'd a bit on GTA with this character named Jeffrey Dunlap.
Yeah.
He's a character I made up and there's a city where I live called Dunlap, and I just thought it sounded appropriate. But anyway, basically, I'll go around and I'll talk to people like I've known them my whole life, even
That's
though I
right.
don't know who the
That's
hell they
right.
are, and I'll
That's
just
right.
go up to them and I'll do that voice, and I have other characters and stuff, but I don't voice act because I've never been a voice actor, but I want to be one day.
Yes.
That's my biggest
So-
dream.
So he inspired me to do play. Well, not only to do it, but to play GTA 5 because I hadn't played it in years. So, because the online was trash, but I was like, I'll give it a shot. So I created my own character, and it is Johnny Wallace, the fucking Scotsman. That's right, you don't fuck with me. That right, I'll fuck you up. Every fucking team. Anyway, I don't think we ever played together though.
Not once.
No, yeah, we didn't have a server together, but that was super fun. I haven't
Now,
played
is
in
it
a while. Holy
as
shit.
a request? Is it possible to have any of you guys do your voices, but to redo, like, re-sing the whole entire Ram Ranch song in those voices? Is it possible to get that
I
requested
don't know
right
if I
now?
could do that.
Welcome to Ram
I mean, how much money are they willing to pay?
Yeah, how is that still prominent in culture, Ram Ranch?
Dude,
Oh, it's
Ram
prominent.
Ranch
thought you guys-
is
In our server, it's prominent in our legends. You'll see a lot of Club J just
I
Ram
know,
Ranch.
I've
all the
seen it,
time.
bro. I've
I have
seen it.
avatars of Ram Ranch.
Ram Ranch is literally iconic, bro. That's
That's-
probably going to be one thing that won't die for a
Yes.
long time.
Okay, what's a meme that needs to die? What do you think, Jay?
God.
Oh, one that needs to die. Well, I
For
need
me, it's the
which
Morb.
one do I hate?
The Morb meme. I hate that thing. It's so old. It's like, come on, dude. The Morb needs to die.
Hey, Gearbolt.
I hate the
game.
meme that still goes on and is gonna go on forever.
You
That
lost the game.
everything that happened, COVID, all of that shit happened because Harambe got shot. I just
Oh.
hate it.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like, it's like,
I
oh,
haven't
you set off
even
everything
heard of these memes.
Really?
else. Obviously, it all started
Yeah.
because this happened.
The
It's like,
Harambe one?
no, fuck
No,
that.
I don't really keep up with meme culture. If I see a funny
I do,
meme and I like
really.
it, if I see a meme and I like it, I do a little giggle and then I share it, but then that's about as far as I go.
So
My
funny, I
personal
deleted
Discord is a
TikTok,
meme
too.
cesspool. So,
Yeah, I deleted TikTok too. I wanted to focus solely on
Oh, I've never
my
used it.
album, so I was like, I gotta get nah. I'm wasting time.
I had a friend that was like, I'm
Dude.
beefing with somebody on TikTok. I'm like, why the fuck do you even have TikTok? Just watch the compilation of the good ones on YouTube. Just,
Yeah.
I had
you don't have to keep
TikTok.
up with media to still see it.
Dude, I had TikTok for maybe a week and I got permanently banned because I was playing music in the background.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I probably scrolled
wasn't
through
using
2,000
the,
TikToks today.
I wasn't using the music that they provide, so I was just
Oh,
like
that's
I was
bad.
doing like funny like just random meme shit with songs and I logged into my TikTok one day and it said your account has been permanently banned for using copyrighted music. And I'm just like, dude, what? They didn't even give me a warning or anything. They
I
didn't
don't
even
think
give me
I
a
even
warning
care
or anything.
anymore.
No warning, no nothing. Just straight up, you're permanently banned. So
It was probably botted through and it cut all your music.
So there's
I don't know.
I want to know what the next phase of like social media is gonna be. That's a weird.
I think Neuralink. That will be the only
Yeah.
thing that replaces it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because until then, I mean, technology is kind of plateaued. Like the next
think so?
connection will no longer be like hand-eye. It will be like literally physically integrated into the human's like
Yeah.
biological systems.
That's
We're
God,
entering
that's
the
a weird
cybernetic
thought.
era.
Isn't that nuts? We're fucking.
Dude. They've been testing this
Holy
shit on
shit.
humans already. Like they started testing on humans like in 2020 or something.
Just
like
wait.
that.
Look, this
Mhm.
is an episode of Black Mirror, dude. It's fucking happening. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's fucking happening. No, Black Mirror freaks me out. I watch that show and I'm like, that could happen.
Fucking love that show.
But the crazy
What's
shit
Black
about-
Mirror about?
Oh, so
like that one. I don't know
They
if you
took it off
watched
Netflix, didn't they not?
no, it's still on there.
Black
Yeah.
Mirror is still there.
Black Mirror's
It's
still
one of
there.
the originals.
Okay, good, good.
What's it about? I've never even heard of it.
It's
Black
different-
Mirror
different versions.
is a show for those of you that have not seen it. It is a show that is like it's futuristic technology destroying humans. basically.
Dystopian
Like
technology.
Oh,
dystopian
shit.
technology. It's nuts. There's the opening episode is about VR, and it gets crazy. I mean, the whole show.
Yeah,
it's-
you would enjoy it, I think.
It's nuts,
Mm.
especially like and as a VR player, I started watching it. I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. Half of this technology is already available now. What the fuck?
This is gonna sound corny as hell, but I'm still waiting for the day that we get technology for VR that's kind of like sort of online,
Full
where we
dive,
get
dude. We're
full
all waiting
dive,
on it.
dude. Full dive, man. That
That's,
technology,
What do you
that's
do
gonna be
for work? Oh, you know,
insane.
Here's
I'll go into
how
full
that
dive and just
works.
farm.
Here's how that works.
No, the thing is, there's already fucking jobs in VR, like in
Yeah, I
VR
know.
that
I
you
know.
can get
Mhm.
Business
and
tech.
get
And school.
actually fucking paid for,
I know.
and it's
Crazy.
fucking insane.
So
Did you see the guy that created the box that when he stood in front of like a camera, it made a 3D like real
Yeah,
life
like a
hologram and
holographic
like a
thing,
box next to
kinda.
him that was like, yeah,
What?
yeah.
It's like
So there's this
FaceTime, but
dude,
like
and
3D holographic, kind of like in
yeah,
Star
so he has
Wars.
like this box, and then obviously the front is open,
I have to
but
pee.
the rest of the sides aren't. And when he walks in front of his camera, the box projects a 3D hologram of him in the box. So he was
That's
talking about like schools and
insane.
lectures and like the uses for like the social contact, you know, like real life holograms.
I think
That
one of the
is
biggest
actually
benefits would be
insane.
like a hologram teacher lecture, like a whole ass class just do hologram. That'd be
Yeah.
yeah, that'd
because
be
you wouldn't have to
crazy.
do anything but just do it.
You could just
Holy
do it.
shit.
Yeah, you could just
Well,
do it from the comfort
that's
of their
what I'm
home,
saying.
man.
Look how
Mhm.
fast
And
technology
it's a
is
whole ass
cruising right
lecture,
now.
but just a
It's
hologram.
nuts.
That'd be cool.
Well, with COVID, like the expanse and like all stuff
Man,
tech
fuck this
was
movie.
huge.
Also, if you really think about it, like technology really started blowing up in like the early 2000s, like
Yeah,
19 from
of course.
when
CDs,
through the 90s,
you know.
like it was kind of primitive, but once the 2000s hit,
Once the internet hit,
something happened.
the internet,
Dude, yeah, once the internet,
it all
dude,
ties back
something
together.
happened. Something literally insane happened with technology
It's the
that I
internet.
can't even like fathom. Like we went from flip phones to fucking flat
Yeah.
smartphone touchscreen phones
know.
within like 5 years.
It's insane.
Like if you think about it, that's insanely fast development.
Electric cars.
Yeah,
Fucking
electric
crazy.
cars started coming around in like the
Even
early 2005s, dude. Like
even like VR, like it makes it like it drives me nuts thinking like, oh, you know, I've been on VR like 2, 3 years. Like VR's been out that long, and now you know, like even VRChat's talking about adding like elbow and knee trackers to make like entire body tracking better. Like you could have up to like 8 trackers, I think, is what they said they were planning for VR to a company for.
Yeah, I already know people
mhm.
that have like.
You won't even have to buy a morph suit at that point,
You know,
which are like literally
Oh
crazy.
shit! I saw this really cool.
They
So
are
I like to watch
so
the
expensive.
singing shows. There was one called what was it? Hold on, I gotta find it. I have my Hulu up. But essentially, what it is it live captures the singer behind the stage, and they're projected as a hologram. It's called alter ego. So they create
Oh, yeah, I've
like when you
seen
think
that.
like creating like a VR chat person, like
Mhm.
they create an avatar
and
and they
then,
sing
yeah,
through their avatar. So you don't know what the actual singer likes, and they're in the back with motion capture suits, like and their avatars following them in time, like on the stage in front of the judges and yada yada. That like they're directly capturing like that's gonna be like a whole new thing. Like people are like pop stars, but like being able to use that like alter
So
ego entirely.
yeah, it's
they're like
nuts.
almost like VTubers if you think
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah, it's
but
pretty
more advanced,
I
I
mean, do y'all
guess.
ever worry about the loss of identity that's gonna come through? Because you know, originally it was like, oh, you never know who anyone is on the internet because you know they hide behind a fake name, and now you know people hide behind VRChat avatars. People can hide behind VTubers. Do you think we're gonna like miss out socially on a lot of things that were like normalized aspects, like talking face to face? Like I know in my Discord personally, I video chat with my friends all the time, but a lot of people don't talk to people outside of the things they do. Like people in VRChat don't always talk to, you know, their friends outside of VRChat. So you assume that persona and that's how people see you rather than seeing, you know, the actual you.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know if
loss of
it's
identity over
gonna.
time.
I don't know if it's gonna be well, it might be a loss of identity like way later, but right now I think, like it's still in the early
It's
phases. Like
interesting.
VTubing is relative, like VTubers and VTubing is relatively new-ish. So like, and some of them, they will never show themselves,
Yeah.
which is understandable because, some people just don't want to be seen
Yeah.
online. Like there's a lot of weird people online. So
Ready
like
Player
if,
One, baby. It's
Yeah,
coming.
it just comes to like how many people decide to do that. Like
yeah.
I like especially like VRChat, like they should definitely have like a hard lock on letting certain ages in and stuff like that. And so it becomes, when anybody can be anybody, it
Well, I've
just
been saying that this game should be 18 plus. I've been saying that ever since I
I had a
started it.
9-year-old I babysat in VRChat because his parents were going through a harsh divorce, so no one was caring what he did, and he would get in VRChat, and I'm just like,
That's insane.
you're a kid, like what
Yeah, no,
like
I
what
remember the
kind
early
of
days
parents
of
would let that
divorce.
happen? Like obviously they were good parents. He thought their divorce was his fault, like it was really upsetting. But like, dude,
Yeah, no,
like I get like
the
just know
kids
what
are
your kids
just
play. You don't have to.
yeah. I well, and that's what the one thing I worried about with Quest users was, a Christmas gift for my, youngin. Then they find VRChat because it's on the homepage of Oculus.
Yeah.
Well, and it's free. They can just download it themselves without
Exactly.
having to have like an
it's
approved purchase.
free.
So that's the
And
one
there's no
thing I
age
worried about.
restriction.
Now
Exactly.
Drinking Night
It's
is available on
the
Quest for Quest users, which was like the biggest mistake they ever made.
Yeah.
If anything, they need to
Drinking
make
Night
like
Quest
a game that would
compatible.
play in VR chat
Oh,
E
it
for
caused a whole
everybody,
bunch
but
of
like when it
problems.
comes to the social thing, I think we need to keep that at
Yeah.
either. I mean, this game is technically 13 plus, but
Technically.
I, f- I feel like it should be behind a paywall, honestly, and it should be 18 plus because that would knock out a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of
Yeah, that's
of
true.
the like children on this game. Because
Yo,
if
you're
you
putting
you
up a
you go to
picture.
you go to a public black cat, you're guaranteed to hear a 12-year-old,
Oh, yeah.
like 100%,
100%. Yeah.
100%,
Room of Rain. Same
and
shit.
I think
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
a whole
exactly.
domino because like everybody when they were at some age, started looking up things they weren't supposed to and learned
Yeah.
about everything eventually. But the problem is like one of the things I read about earlier was just how like desensitized everybody is to like any sort of content, whether it's soft porn, so like girls getting half naked streaming for their TikTok on their Instagram, like it's everywhere. Like you didn't
Yeah.
used to be as bad everywhere. And then, like, same thing, like, people are becoming desensitized to sex, and that's why everybody's talking about hookup culture ending with the thing I'm not going to bring up that's currently pending to be overturned in court because they're like, if we can't get rid of them, why would we do it? And it's everyone's like, oh, we're just going to quit hookup culture. And it's like, hookup culture only became that way because people stopped being ashamed about what they did and building false relationships. All these people that have anonymous sex aren't gratified. They're making themselves more depressed because when you
How did we get here?
climax, you release hormones that bond you to who
Oh
you're
my
having sex
gosh,
with. So
he's
people are
going
having
deep
broken
in it.
hearts, no real relationships, and are mentally damaging themselves because no one wants a normal relationship.
How
There's no
did we get
commitment,
Yeah,
there's no
I can
trust. Like
kind of
people
agree
aren't
with
building
that.
proper personal relationships.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's getting well, relationships nowadays are like if you think about it, relationships nowadays are absolutely just they're messed up, like
Yeah. It's
like you have
hard. Yeah.
Like I
it's
got
not
really lucky. Like my last couple all my relationships like since high school have been long term. Like I did a year and then I did 2 years and then I was engaged for 5 years. And obviously we ended on mutual terms. We're still really good friends. Like we still hang out and everything. Like if you're gonna spend 5 years, supporting someone. Why wouldn't you still, want to support them after? But like, and sadly, it doesn't end that way for most relationships either. Is you're either
yeah.
dating and you can't be friends. And the thing is, you're supposed to be friends first. Like they always say, date your best friend.
Yeah. That never happens.
Yeah. Well,
But
it happens. It's just it doesn't happen
people
Because
don't
as
have
you're
enough
often
healthy
as
supposed to
it
talk.
relationships or
used to.
self-control to decide
You
what is a
get
good relationship. Because from every relationship that fails, you're supposed to learn more of what you want, how to better take care of yourself, how you want to be loved by that person, how you want to love other people. And that's
Yeah.
supposed to be the building blocks. But when relationships are weak or just on a hookup basis, there is no building trial and error of an actual commitment.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous
huh.
for sure.
Let's see. What time are we at here? I don't wanna
Who took a picture?
I don't know. Probably Jaden. He's fucking
Hiding
around.
in the
Jaded.
couch, taking a picture of Gear's butt.
Probably. Taking a picture of my ass. Okay, I wanted to ask this to both of you. Because it's something I've been thinking about lately. Like is your do you care about uh your persona, like your fuck, what's the word for it? I can't think of the name. God damn it. Help me out here, Jaden.
I
Wait,
don't
who
know what
you?
you're trying to ask.
Yeah, I don't know who you're asking it to.
one
Yeah,
of you
that too.
guys. Oh, reputation. That's the fucking word I was looking for. Do you guys care about reputation in VR chat?
Um, I'll let him go first. I'll let Jay go
Yeah,
first.
Jay.
So
Reputation as
Like as a
in
club
terms
or
of as a
yeah.
club. Oh, um, I would say yeah, I would care. Because you want your clubs to not have like a bad rep. You don't want to be known for all these just just awful toxic just
Yeah.
harassment kind of issues that you hear about a lot of clubs that just happen and go on. So I guess 100% yeah I would
Yeah.
care.
Okay. And
yeah.
Aki, since as DJs, you know, you care about your reputation?
Um, yeah, I can kind of agree with Jay too.
Yeah.
There's like you almost have to because if um if you are a club owner or a DJ who's known to be, toxic, people are gonna go around saying that,
Yeah.
like, oh, don't go here. The owner or the DJ is just a toxic person. So, what I try to do, balancing both being a club owner and a DJ, is just have my reputation be the same. Like be honest with people and just be friendly.
Yep.
And it's done wonders, like I've made so many good connections
Oh yeah.
just from being honest and not toxic and making sure that my reputation is a good one because
Exactly. Yeah.
I've had people on my friends list in the past who were they personified them as a good person, but in the end, I found out, oh, hey, they're not who they said they
Right.
were,
I've
and
had a
now
lot of
we
those.
don't talk to them
Yeah,
anymore,
yeah. I
and then they sit
left
there and wonder like, oh, why aren't you talking to me anymore? And it's like, well, because you kind of lied.
yeah.
So
I had one of those and I think you knew him too. I don't know if you still DJ or I'm not gonna mention him. He's been on the Discord
yeah.
once, but he oh, you taking pictures to post in the Discord? Finally! Jesus Christ, no one's done it yet. I'm so busy trying to manage the stream over here. Jaden's our new photographer. All right, we're gonna keep these for the Discord. It's gonna be great. Um, but yeah, I enjoy my, you know, I I I care about it because I love doing what I do, and if I fuck it up because of something I did, you know, in VR chat, that hurts, and I don't want that to ever happen. So I do care about my reputation. I get super stoned, and I chill, and I love life, and I come in VR, and I DJ. Shit gets lit. So yeah, I love this shit, so I don't want to, fuck that up. So yeah, I care about my reputation. 100%.
Main goal for like the three of us is to make an impact in a
Right.
positive way. So
Yeah,
people
that's
have
Yeah.
the
people want to come back to this club and leave your club and your sets with a more like they want to come back for more because of how
yeah,
enjoyable it
Yeah.
was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
that's
So Aki and I
that's
were
one.
at an event. Was it Monday night?
I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah. So I was doing. You were there Wednesday, I think, too, for Wobble Wednesday.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I think it was Wobble Wednesday, actually. So here's the thing. This is what's been crazy, and I'm very happy about it, but it's at the same time it's frustrating. So as soon as I announced I was back in VR chat and DJing, I immediately got booked by AU. So I DJ'd for AU that Monday, and then now I'm booked into July. It's insane, dude. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah,
People,
I'm pretty packed. I'm booked. I'm being booked as well.
yeah,
I actually had to tell people that like don't book me right now. My schedule's way too full. Like I'm actually playing tonight after this podcast. I gotta go play at Oasis.
I'm playing tomorrow.
So
I just got.
and then next week, like I said, we're doing Tartarus Fest, and during I had to like I had to cut all my bookings. I was just like, I can't play at all next week. And then at the end of the month, I'm booked for 2 days out of the last week, and then in July, I'm basically almost fully booked for
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna be booked
like
halfway
once or
through.
twice every week, and like
It's crazy.
it's actually it's getting crazy. You know, like the more and more that we DJ,
Well, so here's the thing,
it's
and I enjoy DJing, I love it, and I'll DJ as much as I can. The thing is, now it's kind of a job, and you gotta keep doing it. And the other thing is, like, tying back to the reputation shit. With me coming back, it kind of made me aware of that because people were so excited to see me again. And now, whenever I join a club and DJ, people show up. And that's what I was going to ask you, Aki. It was like, how many people showed up when I was DJing at AU? And at the very beginning, it just kind of fills in.
yeah,
It's
it
nuts.
does, it does.
So I was excited to see
Especially
that.
if you know especially if you DJ a lot like I do.
Yeah.
Like I've been to venues where I'm gonna be DJing at, and there's maybe like 20, 25 people there, right? I just show up, and like I tell my friends in advance, that hey, I'm going to be DJing at this place. If you want to show up, show up. If not, that's fine.
Yeah.
But this last month and a half, at least for me, um I've been noticing whenever I join an event and there's not a lot of people, by the time I'm playing, there's easily over 40, 45, 50 people there, and almost all of them are like, and I'm not trying to be cocky, like that's not me, but like it's just crazy that people come to see me perform.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like
nuts. It's nuts. So,
it's
and I've talked
it's
about
almost
this
like
with
a
other
yeah.
DJs. This is the next wave of entertainment, dude.
Hmm.
Holy shit.
It
We are the
really
next
is.
entertainers, and I'm excited about that.
I
Like,
mean, I have DJ friends in VRChat who've been starting to get booked at IRL, like
yeah.
pretty decently big shows.
Have you
Like
heard
my
about this event they're planning? Actually, you know what? I'll talk to you about this later, because I can't say much. So,
all right, all right, all right.
yeah.
It's
But
also
Yeah,
past the hour for those who are scheduled.
well, thank you for that. Um,
Of
In
course.
that case, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This has been nuts. This episode was crazy. We went all over the place, as usual with the JH show. So thank you, Jay, for being on. Appreciate it. That was super fun. And Aki, thank you for coming. Um,
oh, thank you for having me, man.
yeah. And
I'd love to be back.
yeah, we'll
You're
definitely
not
have to.
muted in VR,
And
Snow.
Leo, thanks for being here. You look adorable, by the way. It's the ears.
I
It's the
know.
ears. Yeah.
He's pretty
It's,
good.
it's the you got
But
somebody looking adorable down there and somebody looking demonic down here. So
and
you got
Tiger,
the whole
That's
spectrum.
right.
Tiger, welcome back. And
Mhm.
yes, this is gonna be good. So we're back in VR. We're back and doing the show and everything. It'll be weekly. So thanks for being here, everybody that watched. And stay awesome, stay safe, rock on. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.